morning, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Morgan Tracy J. Today I am doing a get ready with me boo, and I am answering your top questions on Instagram. If you have not followed me on Instagram yet, I want to encourage you to follow me because I ask you guys questions and then I try to jump on here and answer your top questions. Okay, so today's video is going to talk about either relationship, me getting ready. I have never shown this on camera before and I can't believe I'm doing it right now. A whole bunch of information. Okay, so if you're ready, boo, sit down, grab a snack, and let's start talking. Before we get started though, guys, I'm going to tell you everything that I'm using. I'm going to link it down below. I'm not going to give you details to everything I use on my face because I'm really not a beauty guru and I don't really do a lot of makeup like that anyways. And so just so you know, okay, this is just for aesthetic purposes. Okay, I'm not a beauty guru. All right, so the first thing I want to say is somebody asked, so Crystal Display XO on Instagram asked me, how do I stay cheerful and motivated? The truthfully honest answer is I don't. Okay, I get very down sometimes. I put myself down sometimes. I get frustrated sometimes. Okay, and all that great stuff. Also, I didn't tell you guys, I'm using some foundation right now. These are what I'm using. Okay, I mixed those together and I added to my skin. I've got some hormonal acne going on right now too though. So overlook the imperfections, and that's really why I'm putting on foundation. I don't wear foundation every day, but due to imperfections right now, like hormonal acne and all that, yeah, it's causing me to need to put on some foundation. So yes, Crystal, I honestly don't really stay that motivated. I get down just like everybody else. I get in my feelings. I get overwhelmed. Oh, bless you. Okay. I get overwhelmed. And since I even get like that, what I do is I always give time for myself to feel. See, sometimes I used to just like get so busy, like, oh, you're being weak right now, you're not allowed to feel. Now I don't do that to myself so much. I actually give myself time to feel. Like I let myself feel whatever it is. And then I pray about it. And I'm like, God, why do I feel this way? Why am I feeling so emotional? Why do I feel down today? What is it? And usually it's tied to something in my life. Sometimes it's an inward belief that like I'm not moving forward. I don't know what's happening. Like it's an inward fear. It's something like that. And that can cause me to get down on myself. And so I would always encourage anybody, if you start to not feel motivated or cheerful, take some time to examine yourself. It's okay to even have a day where, or even some hours. This is something I will say though, I'm a little different. I don't need a whole day to figure some things out. I need an hour. So if I'm having a really like weird feeling inside, like almost like a depressed moment, I take myself an hour. I will lay down, I'll watch TV, I'll prayer journal, I'll pray. I'll just start doing things for me. I'll even do longer skincare routine in the bathroom, whatever. But in that time, I'm kind of talking to God and I'm fishing out what's going on. So guess what? When it's finally time for me to finally get to work, it's like, okay, Morgan, you had your hour, get to work. So that was a long-winded answer, sorry. But you just give yourself time. Give yourself time, it's okay. Okay, so guys, the next question is from Estrella African Hair. She asked me if marriage is on the horizon for me. The truth of the matter is, if it is, I don't see it, just to be real. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I am single and I've literally pretty much been single all 2020. Okay, I've been single like this whole year. Okay, so that is something maybe some of you guys did not catch on to in some of my videos. But I've tried to like low-key drop hints like, okay, I'm single now, guys, you know, whatever. Just so you guys won't ask questions like about what happened and stuff. Now, I will say I understand and I get that you guys are interested on like how did it break up, what happened. I will tell you, when you have a Christian relationship, relationships are a little different, okay? Like, there are certain things you just don't do. So, like, me and him, we are still great friends because guess what? We didn't have sex. We didn't do certain things that were, like, not approved by God. And so when the relationship ended, like, we were just on the phone last night. Like, we still have a great friendship, a great relationship. And I think that is... I feel like it's just such a great friendship, but I will say at first it was very hard, and that's why I truly didn't talk about it for months, because I was going through the healing phases. And just because you break up and you still decide to be friends and still decide to communicate, it's still a breakup and it still hurts. And so that's one thing I will say. It was a hard season. It was hard, very hard for me. But thank God, quarantine kind of came around during that time, and it allowed me to just take time and heal by myself. I wasn't running and gunning to work, and I wasn't doing, long, busy days and feeling drained. And so I had time to really focus on myself and heal. My morning jog became kind of therapeutic because I would talk to God about my pain and like, why did this have to end? And, just ask God all kinds of questions and stuff. But it was very therapeutic. And so, yes, I am single. Do I see marriage on the horizon? Do I want to be married? Yeah, but it's not top number 5. It's not my top 5 right now, to be honest. I have a lot of other things I want to do before I get married and before I have children. And so is it on the horizon? Yeah, I do see it in the next 3 to 5 years. But your girl ain't rushing it, okay? Let me just say that. I'm not rushing it. And coming out of a relationship, and when you have those feelings with the person, sometimes it can make you hardened. And so I will say I'm not even in the season to date right now. I'm in the season of healing and like loving on myself and pouring love into me so much that I can heal properly. In the past, I used to jump into relationships years ago. And so I would get out of a relationship, and a few months later, guess what? Your girl would be in another relationship, okay? And I've obviously learned from then, so that's why I was single for so long, that's not the way to heal. And so although me and him, we have a great friendship right now, I'm still healing, and it's still a breakup. And I think that's the thing I had to realize with myself, because the breakup was so different than men in my past. Sometimes it was like such a hard breakup, you didn't talk to them ever again, you didn't talk to them, you didn't, reach out. And this was like such a great friendship that me and him both stayed connected to each other. And that sometimes can be kind of hard, but I think we both gave each other enough space to try to go through each other's healing. We didn't talk every week, but we definitely still communicate. Like maybe once a month, when he calls in, I call him. We check in, and we just kind of inform each other on how our life is going. And our conversations will literally go to an hour to easily 2 hours, 3 hours long, just because we're catching up. And that friendship vibe is still very there. However, the relationship has ended. Please, no more questions about that, okay? And I will say, and I said this on my Instagram, every guy that I have dated in my past, I didn't always post about him, okay? And that is just something I want you guys to know, is that even if I do date a guy, you may know it and you may not. And this particular guy, I decided to share because honestly, I loved him, and I still love him, and I have so much feelings for him, and I wanted to share it. And when you get in a relationship, sometimes there's some things you want to keep private, but then there's sometimes you just want to be like, this is my man, you know what I mean? And so that was kind of why I shared about him more in some videos and stuff. And I'm not going to say I'm always going to do that. I don't know. It depends on what I truly feel the Lord is leading me to, and if this person is someone I foresee in my life, for years and years to come, and foresee in my life to marriage. And that's why I put that guy on my channel, because that's what I believed. So that is a whole nother story, okay? Okay, guys, I went to the bathroom and did my eyeliner because your girl messed up. So now I'm going to add some mascara. I don't really do a lot with eyeshadow. I'm not real big on like different colors and stuff like that. I try to be as natural as possible. Some days I do put the top black eyeliner on just for a little pizzazz. But I will say, guys, the real reason why I decided to sit down and do this lookbook, I'm so thinking of fashion after I recorded one today. But the whole reason I'm sitting down but the whole reason I sat down to do this Get Ready With Me chat was really to show women that it's okay to feel good about yourself, and it's okay to take extra time on you. Even when I'm not recording videos and doing Get Ready, I'm always acting as if I am. So even if I was sitting here doing my normal makeup, I would still be kind of acting as if I was. I don't know why I do that sometimes, but I do. So I will say it's okay to take time on yourself. It's okay to like wear makeup and make yourself feel a little more confident in whatever you have to do for you. Like example, for my mother, she puts on like red lipsticks and she feels so confident. Like she didn't have to put on anything else but her red lipstick, okay? And for somebody else, it may be that one blouse that just makes them feel amazingly beautiful and bomb. And so that's really one thing I want to encourage with you guys. But I also want to tell you that when you are walking with God and like in your purpose and you're trying to walk stronger, the reason I'm getting on this because I have a lot of questions about purpose. Is sometimes the purpose that you're going after is going to be tested, obviously, but not in the way you think. So I want to tell you, years ago, I already knew I was called into ministry. I knew I was called to speak, and I got in a very bad eating disorder. Okay, this is when I was in college. I got in a really bad eating disorder, and at the time I didn't really think, I knew it was kind of an eating disorder. I even signed up for therapy because I could tell I was not I was going too far with it. It was almost like it was just like, oh, I'm not going to eat on certain days. And then it became, oh, I'm only going to eat this once a day. And then it became, I'm not going to eat for days. And then when I get really hungry, really, really, really hungry, can't take it no more, then I'll eat. So it was a really bad eating disorder, okay? And and that caused me to actually lose teeth. I don't know if you noticed in some of my videos, but a lot of times I don't give you guys all sides of my mouth because I have missing teeth. And I know you're like, what? I like, your teeth look beautiful. But boo, there it isn't. I have a whole gap over here of missing teeth. This happened in 2016. I went to the dentist and I hadn't been since maybe the year before. Everything was fine. I go back next year and they're like, do you drink a lot of soda? And they're asking me all these questions. And I'm like, no. They're like, every one of your teeth have cavities. Like every tooth from here on back, from top and bottom, all of them have cavities. And they're like, I'm like, I don't know how. I never tied it into an eating disorder because I'm thinking like, I'm not eating. I'm not putting sugar in my body. Like, I don't drink soda. I'm trying to lose weight. Like, when you have an eating disorder, anything with food is the enemy, okay? So I'm like, no, I'm not drinking no soda. And I remember like, I did just not understand when I left there, we had to schedule all these appointments for my teeth because I need to get teeth fillings. And I remember thinking like, how is it like I brush my teeth every day? Like, what's going on? And it wasn't until a few months later I started losing teeth because that's how bad it was. And it dawned on me that when you are so malnourished, your body takes from wherever it can. And so it was taking calcium, it was taking what it could from my teeth, you know, kind of like a pregnant woman, you know. And so that was a whole nother situation, which it caused me to lose teeth on this side and on this side. I have never shown this on camera before, and I can't believe I'm doing it right now. Okay, anyways, and it's something I hid, and honestly, it made me feel like I couldn't move forward in my purpose. So this happened in 2016. I remember crying to God when I lost these teeth because I said, God, I don't have money, I don't have insurance, I'm living with my parents, like, how am I going to get this filled? And I felt like I can't speak anymore. I can't smile. Like, I felt so shattered. I felt so broken. And I think that maybe helped me stay so focused on my vision and not get in relationships because of that big insecurity. And so fast forward to 2018 going into 2019, things were a little different. I started to feel a little more confident even with the big gap. I started to feel a little more confident. And I said, you know what, I'm going to just keep going and I'm going to keep living my dream. I'm going to keep going after my dream. And when I get there, guess what? I'll get my teeth fixed, you know, whatever. And so that was kind of my mindset and my mentality for these years, okay? This fell out, or not fell out, excuse me. These were pulled out in 2016. So I've been living with these gaps, okay? And I have noticed that I don't let myself smile when I'm in public. It's been so good during quarantine to wear masks because it makes it easier when I do smile under my mask. I don't have to kind of like, and see, I've done it so long that I can actually hide the gap with my smile. Like, I'll do like this. You can't really see it. But if I give you my natural full-on smile, I have a big smile. And so that is so insecure. Like, come on. That's so, I was so hurt. I was so shattered. I'm showing you guys this now because that's why I'm getting ready today. I'm actually going to get my teeth fixed. This has been a long time coming. I'm just using a little bit of bronzer. I'm already kind of bronze, you know, but I'm just like, it's the summertime. Let's get a little shiny. But I realized that your purpose is going to be tested. Think if when this fell out, or excuse me, when these were pulled out, if I would have allowed that to stop me. This was 2016. My ministry was just starting, right? No, I'm sorry. This was it was 2016. My ministry hadn't even started yet. It hadn't started yet. So just imagine if I would have let this stop me where I would not be at. Okay, so I want to encourage every woman with an insecurity, every woman who thinks she can't do certain things. No, boo, you can. Okay, you can. I was on my college campus and guys would want to talk to me and I wouldn't because of this. Okay, I'd be like, mm-mm. And then when girls or somebody would be talking and I would smile real big, I would stop and try to hide it because I would just, it's like when you're young, you're like, you're not supposed to have missing teeth. And you don't want to tell people you had a whole eating disorder to explain why you got missing teeth, like this big gap over here. And then you got a missing tooth back here and everything. And it also just made me feel so bad because growing up, when you, in Oklahoma, if you were like if your parents made under so much a year, you could get braces for free. I don't know why that was popping back then. I don't know how that came about. But me and my sister had braces. And so that's why my teeth are straight. And I wore braces for years. And so that's why I was so put out. Like, you went through years of braces. I mean, your mom drove you, and for you to have missing teeth, like, you put in time on these teeth. But anywho, to someone it's so minute. But I want to tell you, I was at a time where I was back at home and I felt so down, and I was at this public library. And I would go there sometimes just to write and create, just to get out of my parents' house. And I'm at this public library, and this man walks up to me. And where I come from, we're a small town, and so everybody knows everybody. So he's like, "Who's your people?" And he's asking me, and we're really having this conversation. He's like, "Oh, is your mama sewing them?" And we're just having a conversation. When you come from a small town, everybody can connect you to somebody. So we're just kind of chit-chatting about that. And he says, "I know you've seen my missing tooth, right?" And I said, "What?" I didn't realize, because he was talking and I couldn't really see his teeth. He smiled, and this whole front tooth right here was missing. It was an older man. This whole tooth was gone. And he said, he's like, "I preach," he said, "and I had to get this tooth, I had to get rid of this tooth, and I was feeling real bad, man. I just felt so insecure, but God let me know, just keep preaching, because he's going to fill that tooth. Don't worry about it." I mean, it was right in the front, too. I was like, no one was going to miss this. And I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay." And he walked away. He walked away after that. And that was the moment I knew that this is an insecurity. Like, this is something that's hard for you to look at, but keep going, because God is going to feel it. And today's that day, guys. So that's why I'm actually getting ready. I have a dentist appointment today. I've already went to my consultation a few weeks ago. And then I've been doing whitening kits here recently. If you see me on my Insta story with the whitening kit in my mouth, that's because I've been whitening my teeth, because I'm getting ready to get them fixed. I'm getting this side fixed first, and then I'll go back in a few weeks and get this side fixed. And I will say, it's God. Like, years ago, I couldn't have paid the amount that I can pay. Like, I remember, like, they showed me the amount, and they were like, "You can do a payment plan, you can do this." And I'm like, "I'll pay it today. You know, I'll pay it today. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get these teeth fixed." So, like, that is the glory of God. So don't think that your situation and your insecurity, like, somebody may be like, and part of me thought I should just live with it. Like, you should just live with it. And really, honestly, it's such a big insecurity. I don't even want to smile in public. I'm like, yeah, that was good, yeah. I'm like smiling to the side, you know. So it's like, it's such an insecurity that it's something that I know I have to let go, and it's time to let it go. And God opened up, here I go drop my stuff. And God opened up the door for me to let it go. And I can't even believe I showed you guys that. That's something I've hid for so long, and I'm sure you guys have seen it in videos. See, sometimes the thing we try to hide, other people already see it. You know, you ever do something like that? But I've hid it, and I've tried to hide it for so long that I'm tired of hiding it. And it's like, by the time I got tired of it, finally, when I got tired of hiding it, God's like, "All right, go ahead, go get your teeth fixed." And this was in May. He was like, "You're getting closer to getting your teeth fixed." And I was laying in bed, and I just started crying, because I forgot I've lived with it so long. And that's what happens to some of us sometimes. We live with something so long that when God finally is taking us out of it, it's like, oh my gosh, what is life without this thing? For you, it may be anxiety. It may be a certain insecurity. I don't know. But when you experience life without that thing, like, oh. So today, I am getting my teeth fixed. I still will have 2 more, maybe 4 more. Wait. 1, 2. I'll still have 4 more. I still have 3 more appointments after this. So I'll get the temporary in. They'll give me, then I wait. I go back. I get the permanent. And then I go back for the other side. They advise you not to do both sides at the same time, because they can feel a little awkward in your mouth. And so I still have 3 more appointments after this to getting my teeth fixed. And in the meantime, I'm just whitening my teeth and just really trying to get it, you know, aesthetically looking good for your girl, okay? But even with that, my teeth still aren't going to be perfect. I get that. But I think the big part is the feeling and getting that tooth there is going to make that insecurity not what it is anymore. So, oops, I didn't show you that. I use the NYX lip pencil. Okay, all right. So I use that, and now I'm going over with, I thought I had something else. Okay, I'm going over with this other thing. This one's matte too. The lip pencil did fine. It feels a little more crowny, or like crown. This one is a little more creamier. So, I guess we're done with our makeup for the day, because I didn't, my eyebrows. Okay, also too, don't look too much at my eyebrows. I'm supposed to get them waxed this weekend with my sister, so they're holding on for dear life as we speak. So yeah, guys, this is Morgan. Missing teeth, got in a really bad eating disorder in college. Not the beautifulest, okay? And I know you guys say I'm gorgeous all the time, and at times I'm like, thank you, but you guys don't know my insecurities. You don't know what I struggle with. You don't know what I'm going through. Like, you know, I feel like that, but I know you guys all have your own battles, and we all have our own battles. Next, I'm gonna use the Gloomy Lotion. Okay. I know we all have our own battles, and we all struggle with different things, and so for me, honestly, I think this was that thing that the enemy tried to attack to stop me. So there might be something in your life that God is going to try to use, or the enemy is going to try to use to stop you, and it's just going to take you further. And although I had to only give you guys the side of my face for years in my picture, if you look at all my video thumbnails, you're going to realize, like, I'm like this. Never straight on, because you can see it straight on sometimes. Never at this angle. Okay, like you would never see that. Like, so if you go look in the last 4 years, you can see how I've tried to hide it and I've tried to work around it. And that's what I think has allowed me to be probably where I am today, is just not allowing it to stop me and allowing myself to realize that, hey, Morgan, this is one little factor. Don't let it stop you. And I think that's how God explained it to me with that man just talking to me. And that man was like angel, heaven sent, because I was in such a place in my life where every girl around me just looked so beautiful and had all her teeth. And I'm like, Dad, I'm 20, like free. I don't even have teeth. Like, I mean, you know, being a little like just a crybaby. But I realized God had to take me through that because it makes me so much better. And so right now I'm going to go ahead and add a little1 spritz to my hair. This is what I'm using on my hair. Okay. So I'm using these, and I'm gonna just spritz some water in my hair because this is 1 day old hair. So this is day 2, so we can get it to last another day. Okay. Come on, curly girls, you know what I'm talking about. Let curly girls know. Okay. So guys, once I get my hair and stuff done, I just gotta put on some clothes, and guess what? It's time to go to my appointment. I'm gonna be so excited. I'm so excited to see how it looks afterwards. So this is the before. And so afterwards, it's gonna be this side, and then I'll go back later for this side in a few weeks after that. So I'm so excited, like, God, no, it's all God. It's all glory to God. Every day this week, I've been like, Morgan, after this week, see, look, I'm already turned into the side. That's such a habit. Let me not do that right now. I'm like, Morgan, after this week, you get to get your teeth fixed, and you don't have to smile with the insecurity of like, someone's gonna see that. Golly, you guys. I don't even know what life is anymore. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy. Okay, I'm using cream. So that's what I will encourage you. Showing you my biggest insecurities. Sorry, I'm crazy right now. Showing you my biggest insecurities on camera, boo. Okay, that right there was something I wanted to do for so long, but just did not have the courage to do it. And I felt like, and something about insecurities is once you point it out, it's like people just start looking at it. I don't want you to look at it. So that's why I didn't want to like say it. And then in every video, you're like looking for that missing gap tooth over there. Yeah. I didn't want you to like be like looking for it. So that's why I didn't tell you. But all this week I have known in my little bit of hot, I was gonna show it. And I kind of was nervous about showing you guys that because I could have just got my tooth fixed, and then you guys would have just been like, oh, Morgan's showing us the other side now. Or you wouldn't even notice, right? But for my heart and my soul, I truly feel like some girl out there has, if not the same insecurity as I have, she may have something similar, and she may need that re-understanding that God will take care of it in his time, in his season. And truthfully, guess what? I probably could have paid for this a year ago, let's be real. But honestly, I wasn't at the place to go to the dentist, because even going to the dentist to show them your missing teeth is an insecurity. I ain't gonna lie, okay? So it's like, and finally I was on the phone with my sister and I was like, I really think that I need to get a dentist appointment and get this teeth fixed. And I was like, but I'm so insecure to even go there and show them my teeth. And my sister was like, but think how happy you'll be when you finally do it. Like when you finally get it in your mouth, like how happy, how that insecurity won't be so strong, like it won't be there, blah, blah, blah. And it was just such a good conversation, because the next day after me and her spoke, I set up the appointment for the consultation just to go in and get them to look at it and advise me on the teeth. That was the beginning of Morgan's new journey into healthy teeth. Sorry, that's ugly cry. That's what it happened. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, quit being a big girl. Quit being a girl. Be a girl. Boo. Be a girl. Okay, I'm about to put a little more product on the places that I know want to act up in the middle of the day. So this is just going to help it dry into a little more definition versus being all over the place. So this is my last day, like I said in the beginning of, I think, this video. This is my last day before I go on vacation to my parents' house during this pandemic. I actually wanted to travel, but your girl can't do that, obviously. And so I don't want to do that right now during this pandemic. So I'm just traveling to my parents' house. 3 hours. I'm just going to get in my little car, drive home, enjoy the lake, enjoy family, enjoy grilled food, enjoy my Chit family, and that's it. Okay. All right, so that is the whole part there. I'm gonna use a little bit of edge control to kind of get my hair to lay down, because sometimes I get those little frizzy flyaway things going on. Like, dang, she dressed up for this. I'm gonna be like, yes, I did. Y'all don't know how long it's been. All right, guys, this is my finished get ready with me on the looks and the face. I'm gonna go throw on some jeans and a cute top real quick, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, this is the final look. I just threw on this top right here. I got this top actually from Shein, and it's just like over the shoulder, and I think it's really, really cute. And it has a cute little tie in the back that I really like. And I just paired it with some little earrings, obviously my purity ring. And this is the look for today. Going to get my teeth fixed. Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, this is the final look. I hope you liked my little get ready with me. I'm so sorry. My acne is acting up really bad, so don't judge your girl. Like, I'm breaking out a lot. But hormonal acne, it's going to be okay, because we're getting past that time of the month. Anywho, love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thank you for rocking with me on the toothless journey. You might not even noticed it, but I noticed it, okay? So that's why. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.